Following up on a decision to euthanize a cougar found in a Northeast Portland backyard last week. Now, we've been hearing from many of you who feel that animal could have been saved. Jessica Morkert took your concerns about that decision to state wildlife officials tonight. What did they have to say, Jessica?
Jeff, I found out this is the first time in 15 years that a cougar has been put down in Portland proper, and wildlife officials tell me that while that decision was difficult, they also tell me that it was necessary. In Northeast Portland Monday night, things are back to normal. You'd never know. This was the same street, swarmed with police and news trucks.
And I think this is so once in a lifetime and rare. Maybe they didn't have like a policy and procedure.
Crews injected the 2 to 3-year-old cougar with 2 rounds of tranquilizer before it fell from a tree in a neighbor's backyard. The cat was then captured and euthanized.
I think they should have quarantined it for like a week or something, you know, like relocating it or tagging it and tracking it.
The decision to euthanize the animal, we've learned, was made by a longtime district biologist who found that the cougar was habituated or used to human settings. ODFW spokesperson Rick Swart tells me cougars may briefly pass through urban areas, but
it's not normal behavior for a cougar to stay in a highly urban area for a week. It's got a higher probability than one that hasn't been to town of showing up in a campground or in one of the surrounding towns, the Dalles, Estacada, Gresham.
Swart tells me if the cat was dropped back off in the wild, it's likely it would still wander back to places where it's easy to get food. And the risks for harming humans is too great. Why couldn't the animal have been taken to a wildlife refuge or something similar?
Well, it could if there were a qualified refuge that would take the animal.
And Swart tells me they only take animals to properly accredited AZA accredited refuges, and most of the time those refuges won't take animals that are 2 to 3 years old like this cougar was. I also learned that animals like cougar, they don't do well in small spaces, especially after they've experienced the wild. Live in Northeast Portland, Jessica Morkert, KOIN 6 News.
Jessica, thank you. And if you have something you want us to investigate, email us at report@koin.com or submit it right on our website.